Hey, welcome to Tell the Birds. Today we are going to talk about one of my favorite things to film, and that's birth videos. These videos are my favorite to film because they're so rewarding. They're such treasures to the client and to me, and they all have their own special moments that are so different and unique. They're just so much fun to film. So first I'm going to talk about how to book. It's probably the most difficult part of the whole process just because it's so uncertain. So I don't have anyone put down deposits because we never know if it's gonna work out or not. So if the birth is local and near me, usually I'll schedule 3 days before and 3 days after the due date, just to keep those pretty open. I can have shoots then too, but I make sure to tell those clients that I'm on call for a birth so that if anything were to pop up, I could just get out of there quick and maybe reschedule with them another time. So now I'm gonna get into actually filming the birth. First of all, I'd like to say that all of my videos are PG. Not PG-13, they are PG. They're meant to be shared with your families and friends. Nothing from below the waist is shown. And I make that very clear to my clients. Also, before we book, I usually ask them some questions to gauge what they're comfortable with. Some don't want anything from the waist down, some don't want anything from the neck down. Some don't even want their faces in it. So I just make sure to know what the client wants and what they're comfortable with. I make sure to let them know that if anything were to happen that is unfortunate, if they'd want me to film it. Every single time they say yes, which is so special to me because I am so grateful that I can be that person that captures something that they might not ever be able to get back ever again. I've had a couple instances where this has happened, where something unfortunate happens, and I've been the one to capture everything, and it was their last moments with their baby, and I just am so grateful that I could capture that for them so they could have that forever and have those memories forever. But like I said, everyone's different, everyone wants different things, so I make sure to hash that out at the beginning. So this is how it works. Well, with scheduled induced births, those are the easiest, obviously. They'll give me a day that they're getting induced, and I'll come in when they're about at a 6 or 7, maybe 7, 8, and film everything that goes on there. I'll go more into that in a second. With natural births, I usually come at a 6 or 7 because those can be so different. And then for all other births, which are a little bit more common, I have the mom keep me updated. She'll be texting me throughout the week. Usually they can gauge if they're gonna come a little bit early or late. They let me know as soon as they start contracting. Usually when they start contracting about 8 minutes apart, I have them let me know so I can be more on call and more prepared. Or if their water breaks or anything like that happens, they'll let me know when they're going into the hospital and keep me updated on how much they're dilated so I can capture all of the prep for the baby and getting ready and some of the contractions as well. Then I'm there just hanging out until the baby comes. I'll usually bring my laptop, get some work done. It can be a few hours, it could be a couple minutes, so I usually come prepared with snacks and my laptop, and it's also a really good time to get to know the client if you don't know them. So when the baby is close, when they're out of 10, baby's coming out, crowning, whatever, I make sure to watch the nurses and ask them where I can be, because the last thing I want to do is be in the way. My ultimate goal with these videos is to be a fly on the wall. I like to say that I am essentially capturing a really nice, professional looking home video for them. So I'll ask the nurses, and usually I'm behind the mom's head. I kind of wedge myself behind the hospital bed. So the dad is right next to me and I'm behind the hospital bed, mom's right here. So I'm not seeing anything. Then I just make sure to capture everything that happens. Mom pushing, to nurses counting, holding hands, doctors coming in, getting ready for the baby, and then the baby's here. crying. Actually, I'm always crying. I cry every single birth. It's just so beautiful. I love watching birth. It's just such an amazing thing to see a life being brought into this world and what our bodies are capable of. It's mind-blowing to me. I make sure to capture the moment of the baby being placed on the mother's chest, the dad kissing the baby, kissing mom. And then I also make sure to capture those first moments of the details of the baby. So like just the cheeks, because usually they're wrapped up pretty close, but cheeks and eyelashes and lips and just their facial features right there. Then I'll just continue to capture everything that happens from there on out until it slows down. Cleaning the baby, weighing the baby, dad holding baby for the first time, measuring the baby's feet, fingers, everything that they will want to remember. Then if it's included in their package, I will either stay or come back for when the family comes to meet the baby. Capture the hugging, the kissing, babies, the kids meeting the baby for the first time, which is always super cute. I try and keep the audio in there as much as I can so they can actually feel like they're really there. So normally this whole process takes anywhere between 3 and 6 hours. That's normally the average. I've had to stay longer than 12 hours at sometimes, but like I said before, every birth is different and that's why it's so fun. I'm so grateful for the sweet moms that have had me capture these moments for them. I get choked up every time I think about it just because it is so sweet and so special, and I'm just so grateful that this is my job. I feel so lucky to be able to capture something so special that they can keep forever. If you have any more questions about birth videos or any other kind of videos, please comment below and I'll make sure to answer them for you or make new videos on new subjects. If you want me to film your birth video, you can email me at tellthebirds@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.